I got you. Okay, so you have to write a literature review. You're staring at this mountain of research papers, and all you can think is, how am I supposed to make sense of all of this? Most of us just end up summarizing each paper one after the other. This author said this. That author said that. It's basically a snooze fest. But hold up. Before you spiral into an existential crisis over your academic future, I'm here to tell you there's a better way. We're going to break down some seriously practical tips that will transform your lit review from May to mind blown. Let's do this thing. This is where things get interesting. Instead of just listing out what each paper says, you're going to be like a detective, looking for clues and connections between them. Think of it like building a conspiracy board, but instead of red string, you have academic arguments. Start grouping those ideas. Maybe a few studies have similar findings, or maybe there's a heated debate going on between different theories. Highlight those patterns, those disagreements, those weird gaps where no one seems to have looked yet. When you're writing about these connections, use linking phrases to show you're not just randomly throwing ideas around. Things like, several studies agree that, or however others have argued. This whole synthesizing thing, it's what takes your lit review from a boring book report to an actual intellectual conversation. You're showing that you can see the bigger picture, the underlying themes and tensions in the research. Okay, I know. Academic voice sounds about as appealing as eating plain tofu. But it's not as scary as it sounds. It's just about sounding professional and credible. So ditch the slang, the casual phrases, the I think, and I feel. Stick to the facts. And use those fancy academic verbs like argues, demonstrates, suggests, challenges. It sounds so much smarter, right? And watch out for hedging. That's when you're like, this might be true, but also maybe not. Instead of saying, this definitely proves, try something like this may suggest. Remember, you're not just expressing your personal opinion here. You're building an argument based on evidence and research. All right, let's talk structure. Because a well-organized lit review is a thing of beauty. The key here is to think thematically. Each paragraph should focus on one key theme or concept. Don't just go through the papers one by one like a shopping list of research. Instead, group the ideas together. Maybe one paragraph is about the different methods researchers have used, another is about the major findings, and another is about the limitations of the existing research. Start each paragraph with a strong topic sentence. It's like a mini thesis statement that tells the reader exactly what that paragraph is going to be about. You're building an argument, and each paragraph should be a building block in that argument. Chapter 4. Citations don't just name drop. Okay, citations. Every single citation you include should have a purpose. It should be there to support a point you're making, to show a contrast between different perspectives, or to give some background information. Don't just throw in random names to make it look like you've read a ton of stuff. Quality over quantity, people. And don't be afraid to combine multiple sources in one sentence. Citations add credibility to your arguments and show that you're not just making stuff up. Chapter 5. Flow is your friend. Imagine reading a book where the chapters are just randomly thrown together. Confusing, right? Your lit review is kind of like that book. Each paragraph is a chapter, and you need to make sure they flow together smoothly. This is where transition words come in. Things like moreover, in contrast, as a result, however, they're like the glue that holds your whole argument together. They show the reader how each idea connects to the next. After you've written a draft, read it back to yourself and ask, does each sentence naturally lead to the next? Is there a clear line of reasoning throughout the entire review? If not, it might be time to rearrange some paragraphs or add some more transition words. A well-written lit review should be easy to follow and understand. Chapter 6. Work smarter, not harder. Tools of the trade. Writing a lit review is a lot of work, but luckily, we live in the age of technology, and there are some seriously helpful tools out there that can make your life so much easier. First up, reference management software. If you're not already using Zotero or Mendeley, what are you even doing? They keep all your citations organized, generate bibliographies automatically, and basically save you from hours of formatting headaches. Then there are the grammar and style checkers. Grammarly, Hemingway app, even ChatGPT. They can help you catch those pesky typos, improve your sentence structure, and make sure your tone is on point. And finally, my personal favorite, outlining. Before you even start writing, take some time to plan out your argument. Having a roadmap will make the actual writing process so much smoother. Outro, you got this. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, but the main takeaway is this. Your literature review isn't just a summary of what other people have said. It's your chance to synthesize those ideas, to analyze them critically, and to present your own unique perspective on the field. Write with purpose, write with structure, and don't be afraid to show off your intellectual prowess. You've got this. Oh, and before I forget, if you want even more tips on academic writing, I've created a super helpful checklist that you can download for free. Just drop lit tip in the comments below and I'll send it your way. Happy writing.